So I'm in school for automotive high performance technology. I went to school. I did that thing that they say, like, at least in my generation, it was constantly, do what you love and you'll never work a day of your life. And I think that's bullshit. I think you should do what you're good at, actually. And then don't turn the thing that you love into your job because you might end up hating it. And so for a very long time, after I had graduated and I went into motorsports, like I didn't enjoy it anymore. I quickly realized like, hey, I turned my hobby into a job and I didn't really like the job. So I had that attachment to it. So I went back to school for business. And during that transitional period where I went back to school, I had gotten what we call on the path. Like I started like dieting, I started exercising, working out, doing everything I needed to do. That pivotal moment is what set me on the path that I'm on today. And that's really where like my story begins. So having said that, I'm like, I've always been good I always like excelled in the sciences. Like I was always good at, AP and biology and things. So when I was like finding my nutrition and health path, I was like a nerd. So I would like get done all my coursework for school and then I would come home and like be up all night reading clinical literature on like different adaptogens and like different like all kinds of different stuff, just wormholes of stuff and just like building this database. And I graduated from business school having no intent to use it for anything. And I had a job lined up in a financial company. It was like an accelerated program, and I got the rug pull like last minute. So I was one of the first in my class to get a job lined up, and then literally a couple days after graduation, I got the call that I wasn't starting that week. So I was like, oh, wonderful. So I fell back on some odd jobs and stuff. What I knew I needed to find my way, and that's when I just jumped in, and my former business partner at the time, we opened up a supplement store. I was like, man, if there's something I know through this path that I've been on, where at that time I was like, I had gotten into jiu-jitsu, I was doing fitness, I was teaching classes, I was doing all this stuff. I was like I can sell supplements. Like everybody comes to me. I ended up being that guy where like everybody comes to you for like diet, health and wellness. Everybody's got an issue or something they're trying to solve, and you end up being that person. I was like, well, why not turn this into a business? So I created a independent supplement store. It was successful. I ran that for a few years. And then I ended up partnering with Pete Roberts, the founder of Origin. And I moved back to the state of Maine, and we founded what is now Jocko Fuel. It was a different company, but it is a year later it turned into Jocko Fuel. So long story short, yeah, that's kind of how I ended up in this position.
Hey Founder Fam, we hope that you loved that clip. If you did, you can click through right here to watch the full interview. You don't want to miss this one. See you there.